Hello, this is The Power of One and me, Anastasia von Sivers. And today we have an interview with Jordan Hisham. Hi, Jordan.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
You were an ambassador of Egypt in Russia, in Saint Petersburg and Moscow before, right?
Yeah, I was working in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Egypt, and they sent me to Russia to do high studies. And I was really in St. Petersburg, the only one from the embassy, and I met the son of our president for 2 weeks, Gamal Abdel Nasser. His son, Abdel Hakim Abdel Nasser, was with me in St. Petersburg for the Culture Forum. And yeah, I was like in a very, very serious life. It was very nice. And I decided to make master's PhD in St. Petersburg State University. And it was actually very hard to learn Russian language because I had to go 9 months подготовительном fakultet. Yeah. And I had to go through it and go through it with succeed. I had success in it, Мне нужно было зачет получить.
Yeah. You speak Russian very well.
Thank you so much.
A little bit with accent, but it's cool.
It was very depressing because the first year was very hard. I look in my stories and I see everyone is happy in the sun, and I am in St. Petersburg. It's very cold and no sun.
Dark, cold,
2 weeks.
miserable.
I make a video in the sun. I waited 2 weeks for the sun. 2 weeks. I'm waiting every day. Tomorrow will be sun. I wait, no sun, because I want to make a cool video with the sunlight.
Yeah.
2 weeks. It was, I think, in January or February, and I really waited more than 2 weeks. There's no sun.
Why did you choose this kind of job to be an ambassador? Was it your choice or your parents or?
No, I was always doing my best all my life where I am. So I was studying very well in Cairo, and I passed the exam with 3,000 people. They want to join the government. It's between the Ministry of Water Resources and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. As I was in the bilateral cooperation department between Nile Basin countries. So actually it was a very hard thing to do.
Wow.
Yeah. It was something to between Africa and Nile Basin, and So I studied all this with A+.
But you started very young doing your ambassador job, right?
Yeah, I joined this government job when I was, I think, 22, 23 years old.
But why did you
choose?
choose? Yeah, but why did you choose
No, it
Russia?
happened like this.
Why not United States or China or
there was
Japan?
Special university related to United Nations in St. Petersburg, which Meteorological Organization, WMO. So they are solving this issue of climate change and stuff like this. So it was in St. Petersburg. So it happened to be there. It was a challenge to be challenged that much, being in the cold weather alone, and seeing all of your friends enjoying the sun, enjoying everything. My grandma was still alive in Cairo. My mother, everyone was without me. So it was sad. Like one day I woke up in the morning, I wanted to give up.
I know why you're doing this.
Yeah,
because when you don't feel challenged, you get bored, right?
Yeah, but it was very hard challenge, and I really wanted to give up. In my birthday, it was in May. I went, "Khalas, I can't do this anymore." I was really even crying. I said to myself, I pushed everyone out. I didn't want to celebrate my birthday. I felt bad. I don't understand Russian. I don't understand anyone. I'm alone in the cold, So why should I do this? I want to go back. I want to go back to the sun. I want to go back to my friends. And then the next day I wake up, I decided I would do it. And after this, every day, 9 hours, I'm studying Russian language for 9 months.
For 9 hours, 9 months.
Yeah, 6 hours in the university, 3 hours alone. I was going to the shops asking them, "Сколько это стоит?"
How much is it?
100, 200. So I need to learn the numbers. When I'm in the taxi, я говорю, извините, я плохо говорю по-русски, я хочу узнать, что тут было. Говорит, тут атомное место, где там кто-то жил. Я ничего не понимаю. I didn't understand anything, but I wanted to hear Russian. So any place I go, I just try to listen, to speak, to listen, to speak. 6 hours of studying.
This is the best.
3 hours of practice.
Yeah, the best way to learn language.
But to get this motivation, it took me really crying and being in a very sad mood because I lost, I'm alone in the country, it's no sun, and no one respects you. You're dark skin, and no one cares about you. Literally, especially in the university, you go to university, who are you? I used to have respected, I was working in the government. very high educated, you know, and in the university you're just normal. Who are you?
And then you decided to change to be a TikToker, to do this.
Well, all my life.
How much you pay for the rent?
Yeah, all my life I love media. I love TV, I love camera, I love people. So I think that was my talent. But mostly I couldn't face this because I was a little bit not bold enough. You know, I was a bit afraid. You know, I was, what can I do? How can I do this?
What I'm going to say to people,
Yes, no,
right?
no, no,
Did
yes.
you have this question inside yourself?
I have to stick
what I'm
to
going
what
to
I
say,
do.
yes.
My parents also were working in the government, and I would be something big in the government. You know, I will be, maybe I work for United Nations. Maybe, you know, I was taking the safe way I know. You know, the safe way I know. So I decided to study. I took master's was красный диплом, как это по-английски?
Like
distinction.
Basically,
was
it's
high grade.
almost like PhD.
Yeah.
But not PhD yet. It's like a little bit like one step, like 1 or 2 years to
Yes.
PhD.
No, I finished magistratura, красный диплом. It was master's with distinction.
Masters.
And then I finished PhD. I got 2 scholarships from the government. 2 scholarships.
This is
Yeah.
incredible.
And I wrote 2 theses in Russian language.
Yeah.
And after actually applying for after getting the master's with distinction, I could have applied for the residency, вид на жительство, да?
Yeah.
And then after gaining my other certificate, which is PhD, aspirantura, I could get the passport. So I have a Russian passport. I made myself.
You have Russian passport.
I'm a self-made Russian. Yeah.
Congratulations! I didn't know about it.
I love Russia. Like, really, it's one of the places I grew up in. I love to travel around the cities there. Actually, I love this area, like the Soviet Union, the former Soviet Union area. I love to travel all over this area, like in Ukraine, in Belarus, in Russia, in Sochi, Krasnopolana, Abkhazia. You know, even Baikal.
Abkhazia is very beautiful.
Abkhazia is beautiful. Baikal is beautiful. Baikal is amazing. Sibir is nice. You know, also. And
You've been even Baikal?
yes.
Oh.
I've been everywhere. Driving all over Russia. I've been to a lot of cities. Rostov-na-Don. I was in Sochi. I was in Crimea. I was in Odessa in Ukraine. I was in Kiev. I was everywhere before this problem in the world happened. I was like really everywhere traveling, and I was really happy that I'm self-made Russian, so I can travel without no visa. You know.
So why Dubai?
So when I finished my PhD, I felt like my challenge has come to an end. And now time to open a new challenge. So I felt like I had to finish my aspirantura, my PhD, and now time to do something else. So I came to Dubai with start from zero. Yeah.
And you started asking questions.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for your rent?
Yes. So it's basically when they say if you are the smartest in the neighborhood, it's time to find another neighborhood.
Yeah.
So for me, Russia was more than 7-8 years, but I was traveling a lot. Every 6 months I was traveling. I was going to Paris, I was going to Vietnam, Turkey. But I felt, khalas, Russia, for me, very nice place. Thank you so much. Let's open new challenge. So there was nothing new I could do in Saint Petersburg or in Moscow, I think, for me. Of course, there's always, but I felt, let's go new place. Discover.
Yeah. Because
Arabic, Russian now. Speak English, you know.
Because you know what, I noticed the same about myself.
Yeah.
When you get over something, place, like for example, I used to live in Saint Petersburg for 7 years.
Well, where? I used to live in Balshamrovskaya, Dom 6.
So I lived in different places.
Which area?
Griboyedov.
Griboyedov, yeah. I know, it's
canal,
a green,
yes,
I think.
as well, yes.
Yeah, I know this canal.
And the Petrogradskaya.
Petrogradskaya is beautiful.
Petrogradskaya
Yeah, I
is
used to
very
play
beautiful.
basketball in Petrogradskaya. Yes.
And I feel like when I had enough,
Yeah.
so I need to move forward. I need to change something. I moved to Moscow, then I moved to London, you know.
Yes, you was born challenge. This is why you love challenge. This is why you love challenges.
Yeah, we have something in common. You like challenging yourself. I like
love challenge,
challenging myself. Yes.
So I came to Dubai on February, the one before this one, almost 2 years ago. Next February, 2 years. So 2 years except 2 months. So, and I started my career from zero. So I came just trying to do how can I do something, you know?
Something different.
Yeah. And I had a lot of good friends because I passed through hell to build all this. So I could do a little of real estate. I love real estate, like since the past 10 years too. It was my passion. I tried to do real estate in Dubai. So I became a real estate expert. I took the license and I started to sell real estate. So I can, afford doing what I want to do without my salary already from the government, because I already
Did you sell something?
disconnect. I sold more than 100 million in value in 1 year. Yeah. And after I sold this, I felt like I want to do what I love to do. I want to get back to camera. I want to get back to entertain people, So I decided to do TikTok from zero.
Yeah.
And I came with this idea, and people were telling me it's impossible to do it in the Arabic region because people are really private. They don't allow people to come in. So who are you? So they allow you to see their places. Don't think.
But actually, it's opposite.
Yeah.
See? Yeah?
Yeah, but everyone told me no. If it would be easy, someone else would do it before in Dubai. So don't do it. But they don't know that I like when they tell me no. Like if you tell me no, it's mean I would get it done. I like it. It challenges me more. Like I could survive in Russia in the -40 and -20, and I could go through it and still finish the masters, finish the PhD. So I already know how to get things done.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, you tell me no, guys, that's all right, no problem. I started to do it every day. I really started to get a lot of rejection every day. People tell
What
me,
was the most difficult interviewer you had?
no, there were every day 5, 6 telling me no. Yeah, and my team, I had to change many times because they were not handling the rejection. They were taking it personally. When you tell me no, I understand that you're not ready for me. So I don't take it personally, I move next. So it takes me 2, 3 hours till I find someone who accepts, because I go ask for permission.
It's very smart.
Yeah, it's very consistency and discipline. So I go for you, please, do you mind if I do with you a street interview? Do you mind camera? I say, yes, I mind camera. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry for disturbing. And then I move next. And then again, I go to the next one. Do you mind if I ask you something on camera? Like, what you want? I will ask you, how much do you pay for rent? I don't pay rent. And who are you? You're not allowed to ask me. Okay, sorry. Sorry for disturbing. I move next. So I received every day hundreds of rejection. And I understand why, because I had zero followers. And people that don't know me. So why should they allow me to ask them a question in the street?
And even inviting you to their house and show
More
around.
thing, invite me around inside their house, they're private. So it was very challenging, but I kept doing it. And I met a guy who's running in the Palm. He was the first one accepted, and I really like him. Thanks to him, it was my first video on TikTok. And I asked him, he was running, and he told me, just wait, I finish running, and I will show you my house. I was super happy, That was the first tour I did.
And how long you've been doing here? Like 1 year?
How long? Yes.
1 year.
I started exactly the same time, like now.
Like literally doing this 1 year, and you reached 1.2 million followers.
1.5.
1.5 already.
Yeah.
I just checked recently, it was 1.2. Now it's 1.5.
It's growing, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Everyday work.
Every day.
And it's last 10 years built the charisma where I traveled 45 countries, where I know how to speak to people, where I know how to speak different languages, 4 languages, where I know how to handle the rejection in a very polite way and make them my friends. So it's a lot of things together, which you build like the bamboo tree. You keep watering it 5 years, and then in 1 year, boom. But if in 5 years you stopped watering it, it will not grow in 1 year very tall. So it's the thing, you're doing it small steps, So I was also long time I was trying to do TikToks. Even when I was in Russia, when I was working, when I was studying, wherever, I was always trying to do something because I feel my intuition, go to the camera, speak to people,
But did you
feel it.
Did you have a fear in front of camera?
No, because when I was in Corona, I traveled to Turkey to spend there the quarantine. And I also did transformation there. I lost weight, I got 6 packs, and I filmed everyday TikTok. I received a message from TNT channel. It's a federal channel of Russia.
Yes,
they told me, you are very fitting one of our biggest shows in the whole country. It's been going for 14 years. And I told them, what show? I don't know it. They told me it's a very nice show and we'd love to invite you. We will pay your ticket.
What show is
Yeah. And I said, no, I had a bird with me, and in Turkey, I was very focused. I was meditating every day. I was writing my thesis, the PhD thesis. So I was like, no. And then I decided to Google the show and see what show is it. And I've seen people in the show. I said, I like people. I like to interact with people. They called me again. They told me, we will be your sponsor. Come to Moscow.
Oh.
I said, okay. Wow. I went to Moscow. It was the last, I think, 4 or 5 months during this show in TNT. And then they closed the show. It was a challenge show. Like the show, you have to find someone to build a relationship with. Mm-hmm. And it's very hard to stay there because people every week they keep someone out. Mm-hmm. So some people were pretending they're having something. Some others were not having anything. For me, I was myself. So I was honest. I never had a relationship. I never was with someone. But people started to watch the charisma, and they kept me till the end of the show.
Did you ever have a relationship?
No. I didn't want to fake it. Yeah, I didn't want to fake it.
Never? You never loved any woman in your life?
No, I mean in the show.
I mean just generally in your life.
No, but personal things, I don't answer it.
Actually, I have a gift for you.
Yeah, wow.
Little gift. But you need to work on it a little bit.
Okay.
Answer questions. Okay?
Okay. It depends what gift.
You will like it.
Okay.
What is your child celebrity crush?
Nicole Kidman.
Current celebrity crush?
Don't have.
So, what is your biggest fear?
I hate to waste time. I fear wasting time. I don't like to waste time. Yeah.
So you feel like the time is like running out and you don't have...
No, I fear being unable to value time and do the max I can do every day. So I want to make every day successful day. So I want to do the max I can do today. That's it.
Do you want to be validated and understood at the same time?
No, I don't care I don't care about if someone gave me a good comment or bad comment. Doesn't affect me. But I care about that I have to do what I can do today. So when I go sleep, I say, thank you, God. It was a great day. I did my best. When I spend day not in the right way, I feel depressed at night, like something went wrong. So I fear not be able to be active enough. I fear laziness. Yes.
And how you push yourself not to be lazy?
Always try to push myself to do something, to do what I need to do, because there's no time. I need 3 days in one day. I can't, like, I came here today, see, I was like on the way, calling, doing things. It's a decision. Mm-hmm. When you wake up in the morning, I go swim from 6 to 7. I live in the Palms, so I swim, and then I do meditation 5 minutes only, and I ask God to be with me, and then I move through the day.
So you practice gratitude.
Yeah, I do just Tony Robbins stuff. And then gratitude, and then I think of myself 10 years up, and then I pray to God and say, please God, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be with me, you're the strongest, give me strength, you're the most powerful, give me power, you're the most patient, give me patience, like this. And I go through the day already able to go through it, and I sleep early.
Can I suggest you one book? Oprah Winfrey, What I Know for Sure.
What I Know for Sure. I didn't read
What I Know for Sure.
Yeah.
It's greatest book I have ever read.
What I Know for Sure. Okay.
What I Know for Sure.
Yeah.
And there is a chapter about gratitude.
Wow, What I Know for Sure. Yeah, she's a legend. Yeah.
She's a legend, yes. And she's very deep. Yeah, when you read it, when you read the book, so you will understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. She's a legend.
And it's very easy to read. Like it's very easy. What is your greatest plan? What is your plan for future? What do you want to achieve?
Usually I don't like speak about my plans unless it become real, but I have big plans. Yes.
To continue doing what you're doing, or to do maybe like reality show, to go big, to go to
I had some meetings
Amazon
regarding
TV,
this, Netflix. Yeah, I just had yesterday a meeting with LA people, and we're thinking of something also for Netflix, for LA, for... Of course, I want to go much bigger, and it's all... The fastest way always is baby steps. So I'm trying to do what I can do today, but I have big plans. I have plans for
Baby
5,
steps,
10
but I
years.
wouldn't say you are having baby steps.
Why?
You have 1.5 million followers in 1 year.
Not
It's
1
not the
year.
baby steps.
It's not 1 year. It's hard work been for the last 10 years.
Oh.
If I wouldn't travel for 45 countries, if I wouldn't know how to speak to people, if I wouldn't learn Russian, I wouldn't do this. Because my first videos, it worked with Russians. When I told them, "Пожалуйста, можно?" They say, "Oh, you speak Russian, come in." You know? So it's never, everything happened for a reason. And you go through, you know, if you're wasting time for 10 years, don't expect to be somewhere.
Unless you have a good heart.
That's it.
And you
That's
try
it.
your best.
That's it.
and
But
you're
but it
real.
was very, it's a load. Like you go in the mountain, it's more load. So I always accept the load. So the more load you accept, the more you're ready to do great things in short time. But this short time will come when, like now, in 1.5 year I did TikTok. Maybe in 1.5 year more I do the Netflix or an LA, maybe Hollywood. You never know why, because I'm preparing already all my life.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting time. I don't have TV at home. You know?
How much money you need in life? For life.
How much money you need in life.
Yes.
Money is a very important resource in life, and you need it in a lot of things. But it usually comes to you like when you do what you love. Like, so I don't focus in money. I just focus in always doing something. Still, again, I don't waste time. So it comes to you what you need. Like, that's why I feel. Like, I feel if you focus on money, you keep it away from you. So somehow, only on money. You need to focus on what you love and keep doing it till you become the best, and then you will have enough, I think, for the rest of your life. So, yeah, make you focus on what you love. Like you
But
love.
do you
to
have
make-
any numbers in mind? With like,
I no, don't have numbers. You have numbers? How much money you need?
I have numbers. Yes.
Yeah, how much? How much? I think any number is not enough. You can get more, and you still be happy. And it's like it's not a race. It's a marathon. You know, race is just you got in, hit, and you're happy. No, it's a marathon. You need this all the marathon.
I'm not a marathon runner. No.
You're not a marathon, right?
No, no.
You just wanna get something and boom.
This is the problem with me. I'm not a marathon runner. Yes.
When you
I
reach
think
100 million,
would be enough.
when you reach 100 million, you would think that you need another boat which costs $150 million, and you
I
would
don't
think
need a boat. I don't need a plane.
maybe when you have 100 million, you will need. You know?
I can always rent it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's easy finish. You know, 50 Cent, he made a lot of millions and he finished it because he couldn't manage it. So when you reach 100 million, to keep yourself in this level, you need to work too much and you need to have the great team and you need...
Passive income.
Yeah.
It's always...
And still, it's not the end.
Should be a
It's
passive.
the beginning. So yeah, I believe this. I believe 100 million is just the beginning. To go another, top, and again, keep going. So it's never ending marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have a gift for you.
Oh, so what's
Yeah.
the gift?
Yeah, this is t-shirt.
Oh wow.
This is a t-shirt.
Wow, it's very nice.
Yeah. If it's small, I will make another one. Black color. So.
Well, it's good too. Well, it's very nice t-shirt. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
nice gift.
This is the first.
Yeah. So what's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear.
Yeah.
The same as yours.
What?
The time.
Yeah.
The
Can't
time is
stop time.
running like through my fingers. I cannot catch it.
Yeah.
I cannot hold it. I cannot control it.
It's true.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit older than you. And
How old?
little bit.
I know you can't
Just
ask a
little
woman
bit.
how old you are, but
Just little bit. I didn't
you so
ask you.
much.
I didn't ask you two questions
Yeah?
because I didn't want to scare you.
you can, but I can always not answer it. Okay.
Okay. What is your guilty pleasure?
What's my guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
If you guilt when you do it, I mean, if you guilty when you do it,
Yeah.
I know it's not good to feel guilty. So I avoid things which makes me feel guilty, but I don't know, like
What makes you guilty?
huh?
What makes you guilty?
Guilty pleasure is a good question, yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever been in love?
I keep personal thanks to next interview.
I think you were a little bit hard inside.
So what's this
Yeah.
other question? What's the last question?
This was
Is
the
this
last
the two?
question.
This is the two question. Okay, I answer them next time.
Please stay tuned to know more.